This watch tells time and takes phone calls. This watch tells time and turns on lights and opens up doors. This watch tells time and communicates with satellites 12,427 miles above the Earth. It wakes you up and gets you onto subways and plays every Elton John studio album.
Hey Siri, play Tumbleweed Connection.
Ever recorded.
Play Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Play Madman Across the Water.
This watch tells time and sets timers and sets your pace and warns you when it's too loud. And texts your friends and opens portals. Kidding. And tracks your distance underwater. And starts competitions. And accepts challenges. And tracks your workouts. And tells you which direction you should be going. And reminds you to breathe. And has an app that measures the exact timing of the electrical waves traveling through the upper and lower chambers of your heart, otherwise known as an electrocardiogram. So in conclusion, just to reiterate, this watch tells time, among other things.
Sleep is fitness. The better you sleep, the better you perform. And better sleep starts with the perfect temperature. Introducing the 8 Sleep Pod, the only bed featuring dynamic temperature regulation. It learns the conditions you like best and adjusts automatically, so you never feel too hot or cold while asleep. Technology that is seamlessly integrated into 4 layers of adaptive foam to provide perfect comfort and pressure point relief. Backed by renowned sleep scientists and designed to improve your sleep performance, the 8 Sleep Pod allows you to wake up refreshed. No matter what you do tomorrow, it begins tonight. Because sleep becomes energy, becomes anything.
Hello, parents. We have unbelievable news for you. Your child is way smarter than you think. So, why is the full potential of your child still not unleashed? Because we still follow outdated education systems, applying the same approach to all our children. However, every child is unique. They have different passions, interests, and personalities. And we, as parents, treat them individually, making them feel really special and happy. Modern education should also be personalized to every child, so they can realize their full potential and shine as brightly as possible. Though we cannot completely change the education system, we can make learning personalized at home. Meet Roybi. Roybi Robot is the first AI-powered educational companion for your child. It creates personalized lessons for language learning, STEM activities, helps with speech delay, and more based on your child's individual learning pace.
Hello, friend. How was your day?
Roybi teaches your children through daily lessons, conversations, and by playing with them. Roybi sees when your child is happy or sad and initiates a friendly conversation with her.
Who's there? Roybi.
This emotional support leads to happier and more motivated children who perform better in academics. Roybi can interact with more than one child, and using facial recognition can greet each of them individually.
What was that? Hello, John.
And as your child grows up, Roybi does too. It learns and develops alongside your child. Roybi is a great companion for your child, but most importantly, it is access to a huge, cloud-based, ever-developing, and state-of-the-art educational curriculum. With a few simple taps of Roybi's app, you can set lessons for your child and track their daily or weekly progress and activities. Your children will always be engaged and happy with Roybi. Join us on our journey of bringing personalized education to children around the globe. Back our campaign on Indiegogo. Welcome Roybi into your family.
At Casper, we know that all the environmental factors in the bedroom play a big role in your ability to fall asleep. Light is one of the more intuitive ones because we have this natural daily cycle with the sun, and so it's so baked into our biology. The overarching problem is most lighting definitely is not designed for sleep. Bright blue light can interrupt what your body's naturally trying to do. Glow was intentionally designed as a light to help you sleep.
Glow is a bedroom light specifically for getting into the right mindset of falling asleep and then easing into your day. Initially, it will give you enough light if you want to read or fold laundry, but it will gradually dim and get redder like the sunset to help fall into sleep easily. A lot of us wake up with blasting alarms, and that's not a fun way to wake up. With Glow, we can schedule a wake-up time and it will slowly start rising and ease you out of sleep.
As we were developing the product, we wanted to provide light that looks natural and feels warm and inviting, like a candlelight or a fire. So we worked really hard to spec the right kind of LEDs, but also in the materials that we used in the product. So the diffuser shell, it's very smooth, it's very organic. We spent a long time just testing and building functional prototypes, and it was really just a slow iteration to this new type of product that we've designed.
By design, we wanted this to be an object you can use while you're very sleepy, and so it's controlled by gestures. You flip it to turn it on or off, and it begins a drift pattern over 45 minutes by default. You can rotate it to increase or decrease the amount of light, press buttons on either side to pause it. There is no up or down, so you can't get it wrong. And you can also just wiggle Glow a little bit and it'll cast downward the smallest amount of light. You're in the middle of the night and you can stumble out of bed and get a drink of water or change your newborn's diaper and get back to sleep with as little disruption as possible.
We knew we didn't want to be blatantly putting technology into people's bedrooms, so we came up with this idea of quiet technology. The way we design Glow is to be as soft and as disappearing in the bedroom as possible.
With Glow, you can create groups. So as you interact with one, all the others in the group magically do the same thing.
When you dim one, they all dim together. When you turn one over, they all turn on and light up your room in like a very nice way.
You can have this synchronized experience, these little pools of light, and create a beautiful light show in your bedroom.
There's something magical about the feeling of it. It's based in science. People fall asleep faster. When they wake up in the morning, they feel better. I think Glow's the clearest statement that as a company, Casper cares about sleep, and we're moving towards something bigger.
Fresh water. It seems like it's everywhere. But it's not. And there just isn't enough to drink. By 2025, 2/3 of the world will face drinking water shortages. But there is an answer. Just look around you. It's everywhere. We are all surrounded by water. The atmosphere is the world's single source of pure water. Thanks to Watergen, a company with revolutionary technology, pure drinking water can be available for everyone, everywhere, saving millions and improving billions of lives. Watergen extracts fresh, pure water directly from the air, from a portable source that never runs dry. A single Watergen unit can produce enough clean, pure, safe water for a household, office, school, or hospital. Multiple units are good for villages or towns. Larger systems can serve cities and even nations. 10,000 devices could provide enough drinking water for 25 million people without massive infrastructure projects, pipes, or urban water systems, all at an extremely low cost. Just plug it in and drink. Thanks to our strategic partnership with a leading global manufacturer, Watergen is commercially available all around the world in any quantity needed. No one should ever be thirsty when we're surrounded by so much pure water. Watergen, bringing water to the world.